Hi, myself Devashish Rechudri. Today I will discuss about the topics that is the Trustzone, System Security by QREM. What is actually Trustzone? It is a chip level security program which is going to be authenticate the data which is coming through the network. So what is this? Actually it is a security tool that is going to be secure the digital rights management, enterprise and the web-based different types of services. So this type of security level is going to be deployed to the microprocessor chip level. So different types of microprocessors are there in the chip level. So these are just like the ARM V6, ARM 11, Cortex 8, Cortex A9, Cortex A15. So these are the different types of microprocessor chip where we have just inputted this security level program that is called Trustzone. Now coming to the location. Location means it is actually in the hardware level coding, that is a chip level coding, that is a memory and the different types of peripherals. It is going to be secured using the Trustzone. Application mode. Different types of application modes are there for the Trustzone. Three types of are there mainly: the normal, system and the monitor level. Normal level, that is the user space application, that is system, that is a kernel, and monitor, that is a trusted kernel. Now coming to the Trustzone software. What is it? It is actually the minimal secure kernel level security software tool which is going to be authenticate the data which is coming through the network. So that is the ARM Trustzone security that is completely protect the data, that is the security of OS, security of the hardware chips and also the data through the network. Now I am coming to the main security level of the Trustzone. Trustzone. It has total 3 levels of security, under which the low level security is coming, the Trustzone software level security is coming, and the above level, the upper level is the security client. That is the security service through the Trustzone software. It is going to be authenticated through the client server model to the security client. So what are the features of those security level? These are the security client, that is a different types of application, less secured software or the tools or the data we are using that. Why? That is already the data is going to be secured through the Trustzone software. Now coming to the low level security, that is the cryptographic data encryption and the decryption technique, the secure execution model, firewalls, different secure memories that we are using at the lower level security. Now coming to the main points, that is Trustzone software. What is that? That is actually the trusted execution environment. We will secure an environment that is to be trusted through the network. That is whatever data we are just gathering there, that is going to be secured. Nobody can access that data, nobody can hack that data, and that is the data is the authenticated data. So what is the features? That is the concentrates security sensitive functions, the low level hardware security features, and provides uniform interoperable standard based application program interface. That is the main features of the Trustzone software. Now come to the architecture. What is that? That is for this Trustzone software, the platform is the same, but the secure channel, through the secure channel and through the shared memory, we will divide it into the two words. That is the normal one and another is the secure one. So what is normal one? That is the OS, Trustzone software driver, then Trustzone application program interface, then the secure service stacks and secure service application program interface. This will come step by step. Whereas with respect to the secure word, the HAL implementation, that is the hardware abstraction layer implementation, it will come. Then the Trustzone software, that is the trusted logic, that is the security model technology, we will use that. So that is going to be divided into the two levels. That is the security software development and implemented security software application program interface. That is going to be divided again the two phases, that is the security service and interpreted security service. So that total secure word is going to be connected to the normal one through a buffered memory, that is to the shared memory. That portion, that particular secure channel is going to be worked. This is the total architecture of the Trustzone system secured software. Now how we will use that particular Trustzone software? There are different steps to maintaining that one. First one, that is the security hardware architecture. So there the normal and the secure level service will be deployed. In the extended across system, that is the different types of display, different types of keyboard, that is the external device which is going to be connected to the that is working as a peripherals, that is going to be trusted using this Trustzone. Coming to the Second point, that is the silicon system on chips, silicon SoC. What is the security there? That is the enforcement secure and the normal separation, that is physically. That is the main functionality of the silicon SoC. Come to the third, that is a combined SoC with the trusted OS. So what is that? That is a system on chip that is going to be connected to the particular trusted OS, but it is separate but connected to the main OS. That is a functionality that is going to be achieved through the main OS. So what is the result? What outcome we will get from them? That is a TEE, that is a trusted execution environment, that is ready to develop and deploy trusted service. So this is the total steps to deploy one Trustzone software in the different types of microprocessor level, hardware level. Now come to the Trustzone software configuration. There are total 3 levels of software configuration. One is monoprocessor, another is with the hardware firewall, one is a monoprocessor with the software firewall, one is a biprocessor with the physical link, with any types of physical link. What is this monoprocessor? That is with respect to the same platform, we are using that particular Trustzone software. With respect to the normal world, there is the OS, and another one on the secure world, there is the Trustzone software. So with respect to that one, only the difference with respect to the monoprocessor hardware and the software level is that for the hardware level, the same platform we are working, whereas with respect to the software firewall level, there is the same platform with respect to the same OS. We are working with respect to the hardware security, that is the security module framework. That is the main difference between the hardware and the software firewall level with respect to monoprocessor. Now come to the biprocessor. Biprocessor means two processors will work at a time. So obviously the platform is also different. That is the main difference with respect to the monoprocessor and biprocessor. Now come to the particular point, that is a Trustzone ready program. What is that? That is a Trustzone, that is a system security by ARM. So it has 3 phases. That is a SoC, platform implementation, SoC, platform assurance, and the design service. So with respect to that particular Trustzone, that is the industry certification, that is called, it is Netflix. So with respect to that one, it is connected to the different types of integration, different types of standard application program interface, different types of design blueprints, the different types of checklists, industry factors, and the market requirements. It is going to be connected with respect to this Trustzone ready program with respect to the secure system security by ARM. Now come to the ARM trusted based system architecture. This is the total system architecture with respect to the developed by ARM. It is not totally completed. So what is the main features of this particular architecture? Here are mainly 3 portions are there. First is the security anchors, second is the system integrity, and third is the core execution environment. That is, under the security anchors, the key storage, random number generation, and the counter timers, these are common. Under the system integrity, debug, test interface, power control, it is coming. With respect to the particular core execution environment, that is a boot RAM, on-chip memory, off-chip memory, it is coming. And there is another portion is that is the 3 types of configuration also is there. What is that? That is a trusted. That is particular. This type of devices, what is been marked here. So these are suppose the DMC, trusted region mapping, trusted configuration registers. These are all under the particular trusted zone. That is a processor cluster and particular here the core side debug subsystem, that is under the configuration that has trusted capabilities. For the Trustzone software, we can use those configuration. And another is that is the display controller and the GPIO, which we can, that is the switchable portion that can be moved from the trusted zone to the unsecure area with respect to the normal one and the secure world. So this is the total configuration of the system architecture. Now I am coming to the trusted platform security. So what is that? From there we will get the TEE and TPM. What is that? That is a trusted execution environment and the trusted platform module. What is trusted execution environment? That is, we will going to secure one particular environment where the every program, every method, every outcomings or the data from the network that will be secured there. So that is mainly the protected or secured execution of the critical application. Safe and secure boot ensure that all the system modules, all the system security that is going to be remain the same during the startup of the particular computer. So there are the different types of standard bodies who are just going to implement this type of particular trusted platform security. What are those? That is the ARM that is going to be develop the Trustzone software mainly. Then the Intel, the AMD Service Execution Environment HP, the Visa card, MasterCard, these are going to be deployed through the ARM Trustzone security software. Now come to the global platform Trustzone Execution Environment Application Program Interface. So it has total 3 portions. What is that? That is the client API specification, another is the internal API specification, another is the system architecture. What is the client specification? That is, this type of Trustzone software, it is going to be running normal OS and it can be ported from the Trustzone to the client API. So that is the main T client API specification. What is the internal API specification? That is secure OS implementation and easier porting of security software from one portion to the another portion. That is from the one vendor to another vendor. That is the T internal API specification. And the T system architecture. What is it? That is defines the overall software configuration. So these are the 3 portions of the global platform trusted execution environment application program interface. Now with respect to the trusted platform module, what is that? That is the remote address binding and sealing. So what is the configuration of the trusted platform module? What is that actually? That is when you are just going to capture the data through the network, different types of network problem may come, different types of hazards, many attackers can attack that data particularly through the network. So at first we will make sure that we are just going to access the original data, that is the secure data. So data will be binded. Then the binding means when the data is going to be captured, then it will be secured using the RSA encryption, that is the reverse sharded Edelman. That encryption will be secure the binding of the data through the network. And then the sealing of the data. Sealing of data means when the data will be secured from the outside, any third party cannot access that particular data within that particular Trustzone execution environment. This is the main modification of the trusted platform module. Now coming to the global platform complaints and the certification. The global platform device committee, that is the normal world and the secure world. That particular API interface that is already published. The secure world trusted application program interface, that is under the public review. That is, it has been completed but it is under the review. Now coming to the certification level, that is the GP composite certification process. It is going to be reused in that particular module. And the defining security targets, that is also going to be made. It is not also, till now it is not completed. Now the global demand. Who are the main authority using that particular Trustzone? That is the content, that is the cloud-based service, payment service, that is using the ATM, net payment, e-banking, all are the using that particular Trustzone software. The enterprise, that is the anti-malware, e-commerce, that is the vouchers, location-based service, these are going to be used using the Trustzone software. The Microsoft, that is demonstrated the Trustzone platform management, that is a 2.0, that is using the Trustzone software. Now coming to that particular portion, using that particular Trustzone, that is how it works. It has a total 6 levels are there with respect to the normal and the secure level. First is that here the user is going to be attached using his particular keys to input the data. From there it is come to the security level portion, then to the ARM processor with respect to the monitor, and then it is coming to the particular machine from where it is going to be secured. So it has total 3 levels, 1, 2 and 3. What are those 3 levels? That is the Trustzone trusted pin entry path. That is the trusted hardware peripheral input. Second is from there it is coming to the trusted software. From the trusted software it is going to be authenticated using the trusted authentication service. So this is the total configuration of the Trustzone software. So why we will use that particular Trustzone? Actually it is a quicker to market with right product. It is going to be reduced cost. Why reduced cost? Actually it is a low level programming. It is going to be developed in the microprocessor level at the chip level. So it is only the one-time cost and it is going to be reduce the particular cost of that particular program or the development. Then the increased sales, obviously that is corresponding to the sales, and provide standards application program interface with respect to the security software and the security of the particular hardware, that is the data which are going to be authenticated through that particular Trustzone security program interface. That is the Trustzone. Thank you.